What is up guys, Josh here at the MX shop, and today I just picked up a new bike. I just got myself a 2003 Yamaha YZ85. So for a while I've kind of wanted to get one of these little 85s. They look kind of fun, and this one was running really good. It was missing a couple things, but cheap fixes. It's a little bit dirty. Alright, so let's jump into the bike. So here I got my little YZ85. Everything's in pretty good running condition. The brakes are good. The front tires are nice. The bearings are good. The back tire is good. That pipe, there's no dings in it or anything. No cracks in the casing or leaks from the bike at all. The motor runs really good. No cracks in the gas tank. The original seat cover is in awesome shape. The bars aren't tweaked. Now the cons are the entire back of the bike is missing. The plastics are gone. That kickstart is missing. The silencer is missing. And as this morning, I just broke the clutch when I pulled on it. So that line is definitely going to need to be replaced. So this thing's not too dirty. I don't really need to take it outside and hose it down or anything like that. I think just a couple little sprays, cleaners, brushes, stuff like that will clean this thing up pretty nice. Now, using a variety of cleaners here, I'm going to start scrubbing that motor really clean with all these cleaners, my brushes here. So I got here this Moto Master, just cheap engine degreaser and stuff you can get from Walmart. The Simple Green cleaner, get from Walmart. This no-name brand cheapo Allura stuff, and then this purple power stuff. Alright, well this side cleaned up pretty nice. Wow, this is going a lot better and quicker than I expected. Alright, so now that the motor's all clean, next thing we're going to be hitting is that swing arm. So looking down in the airbox here, wow, we have a brand new filter in there. So I'm not gonna have to change or clean that. That's awesome, we're good to go. So when you go to sell a bike, it basically boils down to do unto others you'd want them to do unto you. Don't sell something that doesn't work properly or that is just junk. I'm willing to spend the extra time, spend the extra money, making sure that I'm buying good parts, that I'm going over everything, making sure it works really well, so that whoever buys this bike is going to have a really good, enjoyable, reliable bike that they're going to have a lot of fun on. So you wouldn't want to get ripped off. Don't rip somebody else off. Let's get back to work. Well, I think it's safe to say that that pipe looks pretty good. right, not looking bad so far, although I do not recommend getting these cheap Chinese plastics off of Amazon like I did, because it's really stupid. The bolt holes, none of them line up, even though this is designed to fit 2003. The bolt holes don't line up. I had to drill out the fender. I had to zip tie everything in there because, like I said, none of the bolt holes line up. So overall, I do not recommend that you get these little cheap Chinese kits. But you know what? It worked for now. I'm probably never going to use it again in the future. Just a heads up so you guys know. Let's get back to it. All right, so one thing we got going on here with the little 85 is this front tire. It's pretty flat. So I'm going to have to go ahead, pull that thing off, do a little time-lapse video of that, and figure out what's going on, if that tube is pinched. And if it is, I'll get it all patched up, and then we'll get the tire back out and mount it back up on the bike. Alright guys, well there you have it. The YZ85 is done. It's sold. Just sold to a little kid. Came and picked it up with his dad and his friend. He was super happy. Alright, let's super quickly talk numbers before closing out this video. So as you guys know, I picked the bike up for about $1,300 you know, a couple months ago. And I put approximately $300 into it with, you know, the plastics, tire tube, oil, you know, grips, you know, clutch cable, all that kind of stuff. And exhaust, you know, so about $300 into it, which I think is pretty conservative. And, you know, I listed the bike a week ago for $2,300. I got a lot of offers for it. Most of them weren't great, but you know what? So I kept sticking with it. I eventually lowered the price to $2,200, and I just made a deal with Kid for $2,100. I'm really happy with that. He's happy. So, you know what? I wasn't expecting to make both loads of money on this bike, but you know what? I had fun on it. I learned some stuff, and you know, now someone's got a really great bike. Alright, well if you guys like what you're seeing, please consider liking and subscribing. We're going to have lots more content coming out, and I'll see you guys in the next video.